Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. And last flight which I uploaded was into the Vagar airport, and I promised to you to make a cloud break procedure via my coming holding procedure. And it's basically the visual procedure. Most of the part of the procedure is usually flying, but I can give you the guidance how to help yourself to fly this procedure, and to make it a little bit easier. So we can turn back and we can create our own procedure. So that means that I will put the Navigraph chart side over here. It's perfect. Okay. So as you can see on Vagar, we have unspecified procedure for both runways. From incoming, you can make it with the left turn and right base over the valley, or you can, depending on the wind conditions, you can make two procedures. One procedure is via this valley, and one procedure is make a circle around this island. It's not an island because there are two rivers that are split together, and here is a lake, and from this lake there is a waterfall. So first of all, we need to fly to MSFS and DB. Just 337. That's okay. The first part we have, we need to put a holding over this NDB, and holding over this NDB is prescribed 145 with the right turns. So 145 with the right turns. Basically the first part we have, don't be scared if you can see something like this. It's standard Boeing holding pattern when you are making direct entry. It depends from your position. It sometimes overshoot this waypoint and coming back, so it's quite normal. But I put it once again because I forget to put it onto the LNAV, and now it will start to turn. And yeah, that's it. How we create the procedure? We create the procedure in a very simple way. We put departure arrival page. Yes, you can put NDM runway 30, but basically you will have this one, and that's it. And then you have straight line from this position directly to the airport, and we would like to avoid this situation. So in this case, we will put runway 30, runway extension 1 mile. It's quite enough, and flight plot angle of 3 degrees. It's more or less okay, because anyway we are going to fly a very shallow approach, nearly level off the airplane until we see the runway. So from this point we can make, and we can create another point. How we can do it? We can put ME 145 / Vagar NDB, and this is QDM. We need QDR, so 238, and put it right over here. And now you can see Vagar, it's 348, just confirm it. And now we have this nice procedure, as you can see, and we have created this waypoint. This is what we were looking for. And remember, at this point we should have 1000 feet, okay? 1000 feet. And overhead, MENDB, we should have we should have 3700 feet altitude. So we can start the descent to 3700 feet altitude, and remember, do not hurry up, so we have plenty of time to descend. So descending with 1000 feet per minute, which is most economical way. What we can do the next? The next is very simple. We put these runway extensions right over this point. Okay, and that's it. And you can see how nice is depicted right over here, and make it with a left turn, left base. It's a very short base, it's a very tricky approach. I'm not aware if some crews are flying this procedure, but anyway, it's okay. The important is 1000 feet we have QNH of 1013, that's completely correct, and from this NDB we should fly 3000 feet down to 1000, but if we are 3600 or 3700, it's basically no problem, because we have plenty of time to do that. In case of you are on minimums at 1000 feet, so you have to be precise, but I'm pretty sure that this 700 feet you will easily go down to the MDA and level the airplane until the missed approach point, which is 137 directly, and with the right turn going back to Benton holding. So it's basically okay. What we should have another point is fill the FMC. So one part of the FMC is okay, it's done. We need to put another part of the FMC, which is descent forecast page. Transition flight level is 9.0 because transition level is 7.5, so I put it a little bit higher, and all we need is 1013 because we are in low level, and basically we don't care about the wind conditions because we are not descending anymore. And then we put one NDB, which is 337, and pre-selected Vagar 348. However, we are going to fly LNAV VNAV. Always put it on the hard tuning. 348. So 348 is set, and we have only one ADF operative, so we need to switch between these two ADFs. This is ADF 1 and ADF 2, okay? And basically it's the same ADF because we have only one radio navigation aid, so it doesn't matter really. The next part is which flap settings are we gonna use. It's basically zero wind conditions, so I will go for flaps 40. How many fuel we are going to burn is only 200 kilograms. It's have a negligible effect, so 1 to 5 plus it's plus 5 is 130. So that's quite perfect. And the next help is put it into the fixed page. Put it ME145 in order to know that we are flying okay if LNAV suddenly disappeared. And another one is put the Vagar right over there and put it to 38. And as you can see, we have exactly this point, and this leads us directly to Vagar, but prior the Vagar we can make a turn. So it doesn't matter, we can fly here and make it turn. We can start a turn sooner. It's up to you, it's up to our skills how to perform the technique. So that's basically on. And airport elevation is 300, so that's fine. Airplane is fully serviceable. We have 14 degrees of centigrade, that's fine. So in this case we are good to go, and we can exit the hold, and we can exit the hold via proper way. So in this case we can go down to 3000. We can put the vertical speed. 500 feet, it's quite okay when you want to decelerate the airplane. He will decelerate, or he should decelerate in real life. Okay, and please always have the ADF on hard tuning in order to see the needle, and if it is something wrong with the LNAV, you can make an NDB double correction. For those of you who are not flying conventional approach, study what is double correction with the NDB. So we are approaching this point. We can easily go to 1000 feet. We put flaps 5. And we will see how can we achieve the point. I will adjust the weather a little bit, just for you, for your view, and just for your eyes. Okay, we have 15 and
2500.
Okay, are the speed brakes. And as you can see the needle, we are more or less on the track. We should be a little bit, according to the needle, little go to the right side. It should be on the chart depicted as well, that we are Basically we are okay. Yes, NDB is on the left, so we can adjust it a little bit to the left with the double correction. It was my mistake, sorry. But anyway. And now it's a trick. This approach is quite tricky because you have to fly, or let's say you have to try to fly to the valley and you don't miss the point. Okay. Okay, flips 25. We have flaps 40. And I forget to put the auto brakes on 3, and that's it. You see, we are a little bit low, but basically I don't care about it. So we are leveling at the MDA. Once we level the airplane, we revert to our missed approach altitude. Okay, we have minimums. We may continue, and this is the wally. I think so. So 3,700 feet is pre-selected. Yes, that's the wally. Okay, as you can see, the airplane is flying fully LNAV in this mode. You you can basically do nothing with it. So I can pre-select the runway heading, which is 300 approximately, 303 I guess it was. And now the airplane is a little bit offset. It's because it doesn't count. It with the proper way. It should be sometimes scenery discrepancy and so on and so on. So. Okay, if I have some money, I will buy the new joystick with trim settings, because this is completely untrimmable. Okay, so you can see the waterfall, and this is the lakes in which the river are joined together and make this lake. And from this lake there is a waterfall, but this waterfall is not modeled here anymore. And you can see that we are a little bit high on profile, and that's why we put it into the fixed page. So that's why it's called visual approach, because we need to fly it visually, but this is some kind of help you. If you have the first officer, he or she will constantly adjust the point, and if you will see if you are high or if you are low about the profile.
Terrain, full.
Okay, disregard the terrain warning. I'm never switching it off because it has own purposes. Why is it there? Okay, a little bit go down. Because I am high. Now I am okay. Remember, at some point, disregard the puppy and focus on touchdown point. This is very crucial. So, we are safely on the ground. So, as you can see, very simple way, and you have VNAV guidance, you have LNAV guidance, and this is some kind of the tool how to help yourself fly the visual approach. But remember, first fly it visually, and second use the guidance for visual approach. It will always help you. And that's it. Bye bye.